what?
Of the week 1 and 2 have you been watching?
I watched a lot. I mean, this year, surprised compared to what I've been watching last year. Why?
Most surprising team
To me or to
yes to you.
Oh. In a good way or a bad way, or does it matter?
It don't matter.
Let me just regroup in my head. I'm gonna go with.
I think deep down there could only be one true answer to this.
Yeah, I mean, I know who it is for me. Yeah, I mean, I know who it is for me, I think. And it's not in a good way.
Yeah, mine either.
Is yours AFC or NFC?
AFC.
Is it on this? Is it on the? Hold on. Here we go. Watch this. Okay. So, is it? Where's the guy at? Damn. Right. Okay. You see this guy?
Yeah. Which one? Which one are you on to? The map?
Yeah. Here. Shit. That's why I don't want to do that. Yep. Yeah, this map here.
It is on the east side.
Okay. So it's not all right. All right. Mine's also that. Okay. All right, you guess first. Who do you think mine is? Mine's AFC, but it's not in the East.
Okay, so did they just bring in a top tier quarterback?
No, yes.
Do they wear orange and play in Denver?
That's my biggest man. I
think you could simply chalk that up as coaching, though. Coaching is doing them dirty.
I agree, but you have to have some sense of self to know I'm Russell Wilson. And and you know what Colin Cowherd said on his show that really struck me that I didn't think about, but he's like, Russell Wilson has never been the guy that can stand up and say, no, we're going to do it this way. And, he's not Elway. He's not Peyton. So so being in Denver and having to stand up, he didn't do it in college. He was always short. He had to prove himself twice. He had to prove himself when he came there. Then when they won a Super Bowl, it wasn't him. It was the defense. Then it was finally let Russ cook. And it was he's never, ever, he's always done the right thing and never had the opportunity. And Colin Cowherd said, he can't do that. That he doesn't have. It's not because he doesn't have it in him. It's just because the outside view of him won't allow him to do that. But I disagree. I think he needs to be we're going for it right now. What are we doing? Or at least in that moment, if you could have said, well, Russ fought me on it and I still pushed it. Okay. Then Russ is not to blame because his play is his play. I mean, I think he needs that. I don't know. You take on Denver?
So Russell Wilson has always been that guy. He has been the 100% of the time consummate professional who always says the right things, always appears to not only say the right thing, but do the right thing. Never questioned, Pete Carroll for throwing against the Patriots in the Super Bowl where Malcolm Butler picked it off. It was, hey, this is what coach called. This is what I was doing. Russell Wilson's not that guy that's going to be like, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. So I want you to guess mine, and then I want to see if you maybe overlook them for your answer.
All right, let me not rethink because I think I know where you're going. Well, okay, let me ask you a question. Are they a similar? Okay. You said my colors, the color of my teams, right? The orange and the blue.
Right.
Are either of those colors one of the team are those colors in the team that you're talking about?
Yes.
Which color?
So I'll give you a hint.
Because
AFC.
Yeah.
Expectations coming into the season through the roof, like talking winning their division or, at the very least competing with Baltimore.
All right. So here's the thing. The reason it's not them, the reason it's not the Bengals is because my expectations of them I can't now say, well, they were here. So I don't expect, first of all, that I don't know how they got there. I don't know how they got to where they got. I don't think they're that. I think they played so above and beyond last year in spots that got them in situations where they got there. Not that they can't make the playoffs. And I still just think they're a playoff. I think they're the Chargers. They're, at best, like the Bills a year or two ago. That's what they are. It's not like, just because they got there doesn't mean like that's the standard for them now. I think I thought they did maybe I'm wrong, but I thought they did a good job at addressing the problem that is clearly a bigger problem. And that seems like it's coaching, but how do you get all the way there with coaching? And I don't know.
So you have a young core. You have a young phenom quarterback. Okay. You play in the Super Bowl. In the AFC alone, you beat out Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, right? Like, maybe what they did last year was not supposed to be, but you combat what they did last season. You put together what they did last season with their off season, and they bring in the likes of, I think, 3 veteran linemen. Now you're going to keep Joe Burrow upright and help Joe Mixon's run game. And Joe Mixon was one of 7 backs last year in the league that had 1,000 yards. Jamar Chase, everyone knows what he did beginning of the season. Can't catch,
Did you really expect them to be where they were last year?
No, but I did not expect them to, you know, fall. And let's be honest, they're not falling. They came down crashing and, you know, hit the ground pretty solid.
I wouldn't dispute them because it's I also thought you could have went to the team just north of them as well. Not that they were at that level, but to be so disastrous to start, especially in division, you know, the way the Colts did, I thought you could have went that way too.
Don't get easier for the Colts, as we'll talk about, but
yeah, my 3-2 thing that I said. Did you see that?
what's up now?
I said the Lopes. I said mark my words that they go 3-2 in the next 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I think I was wrong there, but I mean,
I think they'll turn it around. I really do, and honestly, that division is. I don't even know what to say about that division right now.
you like Jacksonville?
It's so hard, isn't it? I like Jacksonville. I like what they're doing. I always hated Trevor Lawrence. Can't stand the dude.
Really?
Yeah, I always listen.
Is it because you can't grow that hair? Is that it? It's
First off, I firmly believe that length of hair is unnecessary on a goddamn football field. Number one.
I knew it. That's what it is. You
Number
don't
one.
like the hair.
No, number two, he went to Clemson. Never thought he was that good. And he's going to go down arguably as one of the all-time best quarterbacks in college football history. And I hate it.
He might go down as one of the greatest all-time quarterbacks in the NFL.
No.
You might want to stamp that.
Not happening. You know, the dynamic that is the college football playoffs did not help Lawrence's case in my book, because Clemson would lose like week 2 or week 3 and they'd lose to a bum. Then they'd win out against subpar talent. And they're right there in the playoff, right there in the playoff picture. Come on, dude. But when something's flawed, something's flawed. So, you know, it is what it is. I know people laughed at them for their off season. But yeah, you gotta like what they're doing. You gotta think that they're finally starting to turn the page a little bit.
I just want to look here real quick. So I just looked up Trevor Lawrence's. Let's see here. As a starter. All right. First in Clemson history in career wins as a starting quarterback, 34 wins. First in Clemson history in career winning percentage as a starting quarterback. Okay, give me a list here. Give me a list. List. There we go. What is he in the NFL? Like 4-15 or some shit?
Something like that.
Do you think first year was any reflection on what he's going to be?
No. No, and I think he can get better, but he's never going to be a dominant, hands down number one quarterback. I think, in my opinion, he's lucky if he gets like that middle tier quarterback, the average quarterback. At what point do you consider him a bust?
I don't know. I think what if they win 7 games? Or what if they win 10 and they win the division? I mean, what if he throws for 4,500 yards? It's a 25 to 30 and 10 to 15 scenario. You don't think he can put that up? And it's not like it's Jacksonville, so it's not like anybody should be putting that up.
Are they doing it because of him?
Yeah. I'm not saying it's just him, but I all right. All right. I think we're going to get off at a tangent here, and this is about to end. You're not done, are you?
No.
All right. I'm going to
Call me on my phone quick, though.
Why?
When you get off here.
Well, no, I was just going to restart it.
Oh.
I just it's just 40 minutes a shot, so it sucks that we have to restart. But
yeah, no, I was going to go off here smoke quick.
Yeah. Go ahead. We can do. I just you can go now if you want to. I can stop it. I can stop the recording and then just when it kicks me off, I just jump right back on.
That.